And David Pavenko is currently on his second humanitarian trip to Ukraine. It's a connection that runs deep for Pavenko, whose parents are Ukrainian immigrants and his older brothers on the front lines. His family has also lost members to the war in Ukraine in 2014, and he tells me this next month, before starting his post-grad career, is his duty to make a difference.
Instead of walking across the stage with his classmates at UW Tacoma, 24-year-old David Pavenko is in a war zone.
I am currently in Kherson. Right behind me, about down the street, gosh, maybe half a mile, it's all flooded. All the homes are flooded.
At least 1,300 people had to evacuate after a Russian-blamed attack on a dam. But a week later, Pavenko having to go by boat to help those left behind.
These people, their homes are gone. They're living on their second floor, and they're hungry. They have no water, no electricity, and we're helping out in it any way we can.
Pavenko speaking to us just a few miles from the Russian side, where homes are like islands, and the water left only rubble. Pavenko brought money and suitcases of medical supplies to bring humanitarian aid to those who are stuck. His money plus church donations help buy food, feeding at least 50 kids in a day.
There you give a kid a hug. He's crying. You give him food. There's nothing else you could do, really. These people have nothing anymore, and it just breaks my heart.
And it's not just the people that are suffering and left behind.
It's really sad because, a lot of people evacuated here, but they left their animals. They're all hungry, so I'm feeding every cat, dog I can.
Still, signs of everyday life as war rages in the background.
I hear explosions here, but the birds are singing, the people are going to work, people are going to the store. People are walking their dogs. Life is normal, but there's a war, and it's kind of a weird feeling.
Pavenko urging Americans to not forget the daily atrocities in Ukraine, a place that will never leave his mind or heart.
I feel like my calling at the moment in my life for the next month is right here, and I'm going to try to be as useful as I can.
Pavenko will be in Ukraine for a month and says if you'd like to help with donations to go towards food and medicine, you can find him on Instagram, where he's also documenting his efforts. We'll put a link to where you can find him on king5.com. In studio, Julie Calhoun, King 5 News.